Well, I figured I would do this video since today marks 10 months since taking delivery of my Model X. So just shy of 39,000 miles, 23 miles away from it. And this will be a bit more of a recap of what I've been through over the past 10 months since taking delivery of the vehicle. Today I went 10,000 miles, or crossed the 10,000 mile mark, without having to take the car in for service. However, it is due for service. It needs a new seal here for the driver's door window. It needs a new windshield. That's not Tesla's fault at all. The only thing that right now, I'm gonna just get this out of the way, that is Tesla's fault, because I feel like they've been negligent with it, is the seal on the driver's door window. It's really noisy. It doesn't squeak, it squeals. And it's very embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me, it's embarrassing for Tesla, because it just proves their lack of quality control when it comes to the little things. As far as driving the car, I'm super happy with it. Been loving driving the car. I can't stand to be away from it. I don't even like to take it in for service, because none of the loaners ever please me like my own car. There's nothing like being in your own car, you know that. Especially if you own a Tesla, if you own a Model X or Model S, or if you're fortunate enough to be one of the 260 some odd people who got their Model 3s. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and I can't forget the Roadster. Can't forget the Roadster either. But yeah, I mean, throughout my time of driving, as far as just being in a car that you can rely on, you know it's going to get you. Well, one thing about filming from the phone, when someone calls in, you get interrupted. So I've kind of lost where I was at. But so with that being said, I'm just going to move on and just pick up where I think I left off. And I think I was just talking about the experience of being in your car and appreciating it more than being in a loaner. But moving on from that, for the most part, the fit and the finish of the car were pretty good. I still have yet to take it through a car wash. I have personally given it most of its hand washes. As far as the interior of the car, it seems to be holding up quite well. It's always good to go with black interior. It doesn't show dirt as quickly, like in the floor mats and stuff like that. The leather seems to be holding up really well. My main issues right now are getting another windshield, which rock flew up from the highway and hit it, and I have a few nicks on the hood, so I will investigate going on and probably getting it wrapped. Or should have done it in the beginning. Should have listened to people in the forums and everything talking about it, but I didn't. That's the thing about the Model X, though. If I would have just taken time to do it, it wouldn't have taken that long, because the whole roof of the car is basically, from the hood on back, is glass. So there's hardly any paint to really wrap up there. I know they do put like a protectant on the glass as well, but still, it wouldn't have taken them that long. I should have just gone. But hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? You live and you learn. So basically, what I'm gonna do is work on aesthetics here and get things like that straight. Got to get this window straight. I'm gonna let you hear this window again. It's just absolutely brutal. Yeah, I mean, come on, that's unacceptable. I can't have that. Got to get that fixed. There's just something wrong with this door, all in general, as far as like the window regulator, the whole window assembly is concerned. There's something's going on there, and I'm gonna get on Tesla for sure and make sure they address it, especially with the warranty being near running out. So I'm gonna get onto them about that. But my main overall issue is the fact that my high-powered wall charger, or wall connector, or whatever they want to call it, is not working. It is completely dead. There's no power to it. I got on the phone with Tesla today, or they called me back, and we decided to look into it, and there is no need to troubleshoot it any further. There's no power going to the unit. Everything else in my house, as far as electricity, seems to be working fine. So the electricians who did the installation, TE, they're going to come out and look at it for free. Let me also tell you this. Please, people, you're getting a Tesla. Make sure that find someone who's reasonable to do your installation of your. And you know what? With that being said, just get a NEMA 1450. The high power wall connector it's pretty damn cool to have that in your garage, believe me. But it's proprietary because all you can do is charge a Tesla there. And yes, I have a Tesla. Well, actually, we do have plans to get another, possibly another electric vehicle, probably a plug-in hybrid of some sort. But right now, you know, I have a unit that doesn't work at all, and I would rather have taken the $450 and put it toward a Chatamo and saved $100 and let that $100 go toward just having a regular NEMA 1450 installed. That way anybody comes over to an electric car, they can just plug in the garage and they're good to go. So with all that being said, I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll get me another high power wall connector and it'll be badass, and who knows, it may charge at like 60 or 70 miles of range per hour rather than 56, and that would be really good. But anyway, other than that, I really don't have anything else to report about the car. Oh, I did put 2 or 3 new tires on. I had one blowout just a little around 15,000 miles or so. I had a blowout with the left rear tire. I had to put that one on at Tesla. That was $452. That is too much money to pay for a tire, people. Go to Discount Tire Company. If you have a Discount Tire Company in your town, go there. They have great deals. I ended up getting 2 front tires at 31,000 miles for this car, and insuring the rear 2 tires, which Discount Tire did not install. And now that was right around 500, a little over 500 bucks, but that was to also insure the other 2 tires in the back, and I can't remember if it was 25 bucks per tire or something like that. So yeah, it eats up tires. It's a heavy vehicle, and I think that's part of the reason why. I have 1 original tire on here that's hung with me for 38,000 or almost 39,000 miles. It's working out. It seems to be okay. I looked at it today. The breaker for the Tesla charger caught on fire, and it welded a piece of itself to the breaker bar. So this is what it's like when you are in 100D. Pretty cool.